everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. I am back in the building for another haul video, and we only have 4 packages today. So we have one more than we need for the haul, and so we are going to haul it up, as they say. I guess we're gonna get to it. All right. Shout out to the few people that are out there watching. Big ups to Darlene Shepard in the building and Kia 2 Technical in the house. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get this thing crack-a-lackin'. If you are out there and you are watching, make sure that you go ahead and hit me with a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you like the video so they'll push it out to more people and get this thing going. And also, just so I know you're out there, hit me up in the comments with a little thumbs up and say, hey, I'm here. So, all right. I like it. All right, let me ask you this.
Are you ready for it?
All right, are you ready for it? Shout out to Lady J in the house, says, hello, Larry and chat, hope all is well. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's get this thing cracking. I hope all is well with you too. I really do. I hope all is well. All right, let's do it. Let's open this one first because, well, these bags are always pretty easy to get into. So let's open this thing up, see what we have. And it looks like we have a couple of cases. Oh, nice. All right. We have a couple more cases for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. These are these dual guard cases from Crave. Look at that. These are these dual guard cases from Crave. Now, you guys may remember last week, or was it last week, week before? They sent me some other ones here as well. So they sent me a whole host of cases with all kinds of great colors, and I'm going to make a video probably this coming week showing off those cases so that we can see, you know, what the different colors are going to look like on your phone. These are these dual guards, so they're going to have really serious protection. So if you're someone who drops your phone a lot, or maybe you have kids, or maybe you're just a klutz, whatever, you know, these cases are going to really, really protect your phone. So if you drop it, it's not going to get damaged. Some of these cases, they're designed for very minimal impact to the phone. Like maybe if you just sort of bang it up against a wall or something, or you do, but they're not like designed to protect your phone if you like drop it from like 6 feet or something. Some of these cases really have some serious protection that they offer. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's see if I can bring this up for you guys so you can check it out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me jump into my zoms of Amma, as I like to say. And let me head over here. Amazon. And let me see if I can bring you guys in with me. And there we have it. This is the Crave Dual Guard compatible with Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Shockproof protection dual layer case for Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. This one is in the color slate. So there we go. And you can see there it says compatible with the Galaxy S25 Ultra and has the camera protection. So you may notice it's going to have this nice edge around the camera system so that if you happen to drop it back down, it's going to protect those lenses so you don't break your lenses. And then you can see you have that dual layer protection. So you're going to have that inner sort of flexible part there, that inner flexible layer, and then you're going to have the outer shell there. And we'll touch on that as I do my review and try on there when I do that later. And you can see this is going to be shock resistant, so it's not going to break your phone. That's always a plus because these phones are crazy expensive. And you're going to have wireless charging compatibility. So if you are someone who still charges, and I do, I charge my phone wirelessly pretty much every night. It's nice to know that these cases are going to allow you to still wirelessly charge your phone. You're not going to have to take the case off. Because for me, I'll be honest with you, if I have a case and I can't wirelessly charge through it, and I have to take the case off in order to use the wireless charging, I'm just not going to use that case. In fact, if I have a case that prevents me from doing anything that I would normally do with my phone, I just simply don't use that case because I'm not going to bend my life around a case. I'd rather my cases bend themselves around my life. So anyways, there you go. All right. So anyways, let me jump back in right quick. So these things are not, this is one thing I like about these cases. I need to try them on to see how they fit and how they feel for me. But one thing I like about these Crave cases, they are not expensive. They're $15.99. And that is so much nicer than some of these other cases that are like $59, $69, $79. There are some crazy cases out there that are really, really expensive. Not everybody has a ton of money to spend on a case, but they still need good protection. And I think these are really going to be nice. And also because of all these different colors that you have access to, you're going to be able to find something that matches your style, which I think is fantastic because nobody wants to get a case and it's not really something that you like. You know, you want to be able to go ahead and have a case that looks good and feels good to you. So, all right. Shout out to Crave. They sent me the slate color. I believe this is slate here. And they also sent me the navy. So I think these were the two when I did the when I featured them last week, when I showed them last week on my weekly haul video. I think these were the only two colors that were missing, and they went ahead and sent them out. So I guess I have their whole color lineup now that I can show you when I actually do my video. So big ups to them. And yeah, all right, let's keep it going. Now, I have no idea what's in this bag, but let's get this thing crack-a-lacking and see what we have here. And this thing, whew, seriously sticky bag. All right. Oh, all right, there's two things in there. It looks like this is going to be a, oh, it says, wait. Oh, this is a SimPet smart urine test for dogs and cats. I do remember they said they were going to send these out. I remember I told them, look, I can't test these things because I don't have a dog or a cat, but if you want to send them out, I'm happy to feature them in my weekly haul video, and then I'll send these out to my brother so he can actually test them out because he has a dog. So, but here they are. Let's see if we can get that in there. If you can see that right there. And we'll see if we can get that. You can see right there, it says Smart Urine Test Kit for Dogs and Cats, SimPet Basic 5, and you can see it's going to have BLD, PH, Pro, GLU, and KET. I'm not sure exactly what all of those mean, but yeah, it says two test kit, do not use. So you have two test kits in there. So I guess in the event that that your dog, I guess you screw up and you don't get it right, you can use the second kit, which is always nice because, you know, I mean, that would sort of stink if you bought it and you thought you got it right and you got it wrong and now you have to go buy another one. It'd be nice if you know you screwed up, you just have a second kit as a backup right there. And if you get it right the first time, you don't have to worry about it. You have a second kit that you can use right away. Or maybe you have two dogs, you can go ahead and test one dog and then test the other, send them both in. So yeah, all right. Let's see here. I don't know if there is, I don't see a barcode on here. So let me see if I can head over to my Amazon and test them out. I mean, and get this right here. So let's see. Let's go to let's test SimPet, and let's see if the test kit is going to come up. Let's see. I don't see the test kit, but let's see. I see something that says CYM dog play. Let's see what this is. This is going to be a SimPet. No, that's not. That's something else. All right. Let's see, it says Sim 702 Pet, let's see if we type in Sim 702 Pet, nothing. All right, well, we're gonna see what we can find here. It doesn't look like, I'm not seeing it on Amazon, so let me just do a regular search. Sim Pet, and let's see. Nope, let's see, Sim Pet. Let's type basic 5 and smart urine kit. So smart urine kit for dogs and cats. All right, let's see what happens when I, oh, there we go. I think this must be, oh, so it's Sim 702. That's what it is, Sim 702. So maybe they, but it looks like it is, hold on a second. Let me bring you guys in so you can see something. There we go. That is a home, it says Sim 702 Pet Easy at Home Pet Health Test Kits. Deep Learning AI combines with non-invasive testing for a stress-free 60-second pet health report. So there you go. It looks like they have met their goal. It looks like they were only trying to raise $500. It looks like they raised $1,889, and this is their funding there. And it says fast, easy, accurate SIM 702 pet kit. So it says anxiety-free machine learning algorithm, 10 data points, use anywhere, smart app, environmentally friendly material. And it says urine test, smart urine test kit for dogs and cats. It's going to have your WBC, I think that's their cholesterol, but WBC, SG, pH, glucose, nitrate, protein, ketone, lipogen, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Bilirubin, probably getting that wrong too. Bilirubin, and then blood. So it says yellowest around the world, and oh, look at that. It shows CES 2024 and 2023, Viatech 2024. So nice. All right. It looks like they have a few different kits there. So I guess you can. It looks like from what they're saying is you just have to wait till your dog raises up and then catch a little urine on there so that you can make sure you get enough for their sample there. So all right. Now it says the test kit uses machine learning algorithm to analyze your pet's urine in just about 60 seconds and provides accurate numerical results on 10 test parameters for a rough overview of your pet's health. So it looks like you don't even have to send this in. It looks like you do the testing, you have the app and you test this. It looks like maybe it shows you everything you need right from the kit. So that's kind of dope. I'm not sure how much this is. It does say on here, it says early bird, 52% off at $9. It says MSRP is $19. So there you go. So $19, and it looks like maybe this is going to give you two well, it says Sim Pet Kit times one. So maybe it's just the one. This is next early bird special. So I don't know if they have a website. Let's see if they actually have a website where we can. Oh, maybe you do have to send. No, maybe I'm not sure. You said it looks like they're showing it here of how you do the testing there, or some of it there. So it says direct sampling. It says put the test strip on the boat, place it under your pet when they pee, as we can see right there, and that's how it goes. Or you can do indirect sampling. You can collect urine from a pee pad or plastic wrap over the litter sand. So that's kind of nice. So if you have a cat, you can put a little plastic there or a pee pad or something. So, and then if you have a dog, you just have to go stick stick the test strip on the boat underneath them to collect it. So, and then it looks like here they're going to show what's good, what's bad, what's in the caution area. And this is nice because if something bad is going on, it looks like you'll be able to get your dog to a veterinarian, before something happens that can't be reversed. So, or can't be treated. Oh, okay, here we go. So this is going to show what some of the different things they're testing for, like infectious diseases, kidney disease, dehydration, heart failure, all that stuff, metabolic acidosis, urinary tract infection, diabetes, and Cushing's syndrome, all this kind of good stuff here that it's going to, well, not good stuff, it looks like it's all bad stuff, but it's going to test for all this stuff so that you know if your dog is suffering from any of this stuff. So, and this might be really great, especially if you have a dog or a cat and your dog or cat is, is having some issues. Maybe they seem lethargic, or, they're just not the same as they used to be. Maybe their eating is disrupted, sleeping, or maybe they're moody or in pain. Some of this sampling, this testing might help you understand what's going on a little bit better. So that's really nice. Now they show these people here with their hands up there, with the test strip. I would probably recommend wearing some gloves. I don't think anybody wants dog urine or cat urine on their hands, so I would just recommend getting some gloves before you do this, but there you go. Now, I'm going to see if I can find this. I'm going to see if I can find their actual website. So let's see if let me go in here for a second, and let me just type SIM 702 and see. Oh, there we go. Yellow cysts. I think this is it. Let me see if this is going to be. It looks like they may do other stuff too, because that looks like just a regular people toilet. So it looks like they have all kinds of different kits there. It looks like they may have some kits for people as well. So let's see. There's some of their products. See what they have. The Simboat Basic 5 personal urine test allows you to test your urine through the kit. So I think maybe you can use this same kit or a similar one maybe for people as well. So that's kind of nice. Now, I don't know how accurate these things are. I'm assuming, well, it says get accurate results with our color correction algorithm. So it says immediate results. It says check results immediately after, after taking the photo of the app. So anyways, now again, I'm not sure exactly how accurate some of these things are. So you'll need, I would say if you do one of these tests, then I would probably, if something comes up that is showing that you may have some issues, I would definitely go get that checked out. But I wouldn't rely on this test solely. Like if you feel there's a problem and you take one of these tests and it doesn't show you have any problems, but you still feel like there's a problem, I would definitely go and see something. I would go see somebody because you just never know. So, all right, shout out to Monique 69 Ways Johnson with the super chat. She hits me up. All right, says hey there, Larry, how are you doing? Been a minute. Says I've been over here. LOL. Shout out to Monique 69 Ways Johnson. Love that name. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, let me give you something here. First off, I got to give you this one here.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
Is this your game? Him?
Have to give that one for the ladies. I have to give that one for the ladies. All right. Thank you so much, Monique 69 Ways Johnson. I appreciate you. Shout out to Pedro, says, evening, Larry and the Hall family. And well, he called it out, so here we go.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. We have the Hall family. Shout out, shout out. Big ups to Lady Z in the building, says, nice. Oh, man, Steve Bowman says, hi, Larry, good to see you. Man, this is one of my oldest friends in the entire world. Man, we have been friends for like, man, I don't know how long. I grew up in a house in Covina that my parents moved into when I was like one and something. I was just before my second birthday. His family lived right up the street. And we have been friends for decades and decades and decades and decades. And we used to go to the same high school. He was I think he was a senior when I was a freshman. He was a little bit older. I used to hang out with his brother Keith all the time. And then when we started high school, Keith was a grade behind me. And so I used to ride to school with Steve every day. He used to give me a ride to school, so I didn't have to ride my bike or walk to school. And it's funny because when I started going to school, high school, because I used to ride to school with him and hang out with him and his other buddy, Steve Lawrence, everybody thought that I was like a senior. They were like, is he a new senior? He just transferred? Because I used to hang out with them all the time. And then they didn't know, a lot of them who didn't know me at the time didn't know I was a freshman. So anyways, but me and Steve have been buddies forever and a day. Great dude. If you guys ever get to meet him, he's a good dude. He loves to surf. He actually took me out, was the first person to ever take me out surfing, so I appreciate him. All right. Let me set these off to the side. These are the Syst Pet, the Syst Sim 702 Pet, the Sim 702 Pet basic kits. These things are going to help you. They're urine kits for your dogs and cats. I'm going to set those off to the side over here because I'll set them over here. I'm going to send those out to my brother because he actually has a dog and I think he might appreciate those. So, all right, let's keep this thing going. Let's see what else we have in here. And let's get this thing crack-a-lacking. All right, all right. First off, I want to know, what are you guys doing this weekend? Does anybody have any exciting plans this weekend? I'm thinking this is going to be a good weekend for me because my niece is here staying with me for the weekend. My nephew from Yukon is down here visiting this weekend. So I have one niece and a nephew here, and I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably eat a whole bunch of food I shouldn't eat and go do some stuff, but it should be a good time. So I'm curious. drop something in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend. So, all right, let's see what we have in here. Oh, this is not something someone sent me. This is something that I actually bought for myself because I need this. This is a replacement cassette for the Braun 7 series. So, yeah, this is... Some years ago, my wife bought me a Braun 7 series shaver, and she got the 7 series because I was told that the Braun 7 series was really good for African American men because it doesn't give you razor bumps. Sometimes people may not know this, but a lot of African American men have problems with razor bumps. I haven't had the biggest problems, but I have had issues at times where I have gotten them. And so the Braun 7 series, the way it cuts, apparently, it's supposed to be really good and help prevent with razor bumps. And I've been using it for years, and it's been fantastic. Now, for me, I don't really grow a full beard. I can get it kind of halfway grown in, but I don't really get a full beard, so I don't really have to shave every single day. And as a consequence, I haven't actually had to change the blades on my shaver. Well, ever I haven't changed it, but now it's taking a lot longer for me to actually shave. I have to go over it a lot more than I used to. So I figured it's time to go ahead and replace the blades. And so I went ahead and grabbed a replacement set. So it's nothing truly exciting. Just, you know, let me see if I can find them in here in my list. And actually I could probably, let's see, where am I at? Let me come here. If you guys have, now the only thing with these blades that have me a little worried actually is that this razor is a little bit, it's a few years old. I think this is the wrong one. Yeah, that's like an aftermarket brand. This is, where the one, this was the one that I actually got. So, but this is it says the Braun Series 7 70S electric shaver head replacement cassette in silver. This is what it looks like. And the only thing that worries me is that I've had this razor for a while now, and it looks like there's not as many replacement options as I used to, and I'm worried they're gonna stop supporting my shaver and I'm gonna have to get a new one. But it's about $35 for the replacement blade. So, I mean, it's a little expensive for replacement blades, but if anybody who's ever gone to buy razors for men know that good razors are expensive, whether they're the manual ones you shave with or whatever else. They can be expensive, but I haven't had to change my blades in really several years, so I have done excellent as far as having to pay for them. So if I get these and I don't have to change the blades for another several years, I mean, I went all the way, I got the shaver, I want to say before the pandemic, and I hadn't changed them ever since. So it's probably been 5 to 6 years that I've had this shaver and haven't changed the blades. So yeah, I'm doing good. So I'm doing good. All right, shout out to HitFlix, says, well, I need to try Braun out. Definitely do that. If you haven't tried Braun out, definitely try them out. I love them. They work great on my face. And one thing I like about it is when I shave with that electric razor, my face doesn't feel like it's burning. Sometimes when I shave with other razors, it hurts. It almost feels like it's like ripping the skin out or ripping the hair out instead of cutting it. It just, the Braun shaver though, it doesn't feel that way at all. It's nice and smooth, it cuts, it feels good. It feels good. So, but these things are, this razor, the head is $34.99. I'm not sure how much the Braun shavers are. Let me see if they, I don't even know if they still sell that particular shaver. Let me just see, let me just hit Braun 7 series shaver and see if they still sell it. So, well, they sell a version of it. This is the newer version of it right there. And then this is like, see, that's what the shaver actually looks like right here. This one, like this is the one that I have like that. That's a wet dry razor, but that's just an advertisement for the head. I don't think they actually sell my version of that shaver. I think you would have to get a new one. They're much cheaper though, I'll tell you that. Now they are much cheaper, like this new 7 series for $169, much cheaper because back in the day, I think they were like, they were $2 something, like I feel like they were closer to $300, but they've come down on price quite a bit. So I feel like if you're gonna get one, it might be a good place to, it might be a good time to get one because they're a little bit cheaper than they used to be. But a lot of people, I think, like these 9 series, the Braun 9 series as well. And I have seen a lot of white dudes that online that seem to really like the 9 series because it gives you a nice clean shave, and it's really fast as far as shaving it. But I've heard black people say that the 7 series is the best one for our type of hair and skin because it really cuts close and doesn't give you razor bumps. So big ups to that. Let me set that off to the side because after this, as you can see, I need a shave. So I'm gonna pop them on. I'm gonna pop it on my shaver and then give myself a shave. All right. We only have one left. This is going to be a short haul today because we don't have a whole lot of packages. But let me go ahead and get through this one here. And I hope this is what I'm thinking it is. I think I know what it is. I'm hoping it is what I think it is, and it is. Yeah! Oh, I'm excited for this one, baby. Oh yeah, this is the Deity PR2 Pocket Recorder. Look at that. Let me just go ahead. Let me get this one on there. Look at that. The Deity PR2 Pocket Recorder. This thing is going to have 32-bit float, mono and stereo, built-in timecode generator, up to 200 feet of app control. It's going to be app controlled up to 200 feet. It's called the Sidus Audio App Control. Supports up to 128 gigs micro SD card and up to 30 hours of battery life. Yes! When I saw this thing, they announced this a long time ago. I feel like almost a year ago they announced it. They announced a number of products. This was one of them, and I thought, that is dope. I want that right there because as you guys know, I love my mics. I love good audio. But at times, if you are recording, like this is one thing I have issues with. Sometimes if you're recording with multiple cameras, sometimes I record with multiple cameras. I have multiple phones. Like right now, I'm even live streaming with multiple cameras. This is my Sony a7S III. That's right here. This is my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and this is right here is my computer, my FaceTime computer. So I have like 3 different angles and cameras I can use at any given time. Now, when you're recording, the problem is if you take the same recorder, like this is my Hollyland Lark M2S. This is the microphone right there, and I have the receiver connected to my Sony a7S III. The problem is that if I go ahead and connect that same microphone to, say, my Samsung phone, and then I connect it to my iPhone, then I connect it to my Sony camera, and maybe I connect it to my other Sony camera over there, it could sound different on all of them. Now, if you have an audio recorder like this, you just connect the audio recorder to yourself, and then you just record, and then you sync it in post. You don't have to worry about if the audio is going to sound different from one device to the other because it's just going to be one track on the audio recorder. And then when you go ahead and sync it up, you can, like if you're doing a multicam shoot or something, you can just go ahead and say, I want this track to be my audio. That's it. I just want this thing to be where my audio comes from. And then you can cut in between the different angles, and it's going to use the one audio source so it sounds the same on everything. So I'm loving this. I cannot wait to try this out. I'm going to unbox it soon. I think there's supposed to be a microphone that comes inside with it. Okay, it says box contains one PR2. That's the audio recorder. It's going to have a 32 gig micro SD card, one USB-C cable, and one 3.5 millimeter TRS W.Lav Pro, one belt clip, two AA batteries, and one USB-C to USB-A firmware update adapters. So that way you can get your firmware updates. I believe it's just a USB-A to USB-C cable, but it might be just an adapter in case you need the USB. I don't know. We'll see what it is when I do my unboxing, but super excited to looking forward to this. I love audio recorders. Now, I often use wireless mics because it's easier and quicker when you're recording stuff to have it synced up. But sometimes if I'm out and about and I want to shoot, you know, or even in here, if I'm shooting multiple, you know, situations, because I might start a video shooting here in my studio in front of my lights with my main camera, and then move over into the living room or move over to my you know, my desk over there with my computer, or go outside or something. And it could really change the way things sound. And when the sound changes, it can change the way the video feels altogether. So it's really going to be nice to keep everything consistent. And so I'm really looking forward to this. That's going to be great. So shout out to Didi. Let me see. I don't know if there is a barcode on here. I don't know if it's going to open up, if it'll open up in the Amazon app. If it is, that'll be great. I can give you some more details about it, let you know how much it costs. And look at that. It opened right on up. All right. Let me see if I can bring you guys. In here. So let's head over to my main page there. Let me check my browsing history. And here it is right here. The Didi PR2 pocket audio recorder with 32-bit float recording. And it's going to have that 3.5 millimeter lav. Oh, it looks like it even has locking. That's nice. If you guys don't know, these locking knobs are nice. So you have your in and your out, which looks like you might be able to send the signal straight out. So if you wanted to connect this to a camera, I think you would be able to do that, where you can actually run another audio cable and have this going out to, you know, have the signal going out to your camera as well at the same time. But it has these locking connections, so that in the event that the clip breaks or falls off or whatever and it starts to drop, it's not going to pull your microphone out of it, and so you'll still have your audio going there. So, but you can see it's going to have a nice knob there, and the record button for easy adjustments. You're going to have a screen there so you can see all of your settings and your recording levels and battery level and all that stuff there, which is going to be really nice. You can see it says PR2 stereo pocket recorder, and it's going to have an overview so you can see let me go back so you can see everything, like your time code, your audio double throw switch there, your audio input or output and time code there, recording status, so it's recording off, on, or selected LED off, your power button. It's going to have long press for on and off, short press for the back button, 3 consecutive clicks to lock and unlock the equipment. All this other stuff for multifunctional, the multifunctional wheel buttons there. Type-C port is going to be there for powering the equipment, reading the memory card contents, and upgrading the equipment. So one nice thing about that is if you want to just plug in the recorder to your computer and then download your audio files that way, you can. Or what I generally do is just take out the memory card and then just plug it into the computer and just copy everything over. But if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. So that's really nice to see. And then let's see, we're also going to have, it says recording status indicator. It says recording duration longer than 30 minutes, recording duration shorter than 30 minutes. So I guess that tells you how much you have left on there, and then select LED off. So there's all kinds of great functions you're going to be able to have with that. And I guess that's just going to show a little sample of what it can look like there. And it looks like with the app, I guess you can go ahead maybe and control it with the app. I'm really going to have to play with this thing and dig in to see how it works, but I'm looking forward to it. It says the Citus Audio Connect Max 48 PR2s to the app over 100 times PR2 via 2 time code boxes. So this is the crazy thing. If you have, you can see all the different, you can have all these different recorders, right? So if you have lots and lots of people that you need to record at the same time, you can have all these different people connected and have the audio recorders on them, and then you can have them all connected into the app, and you can control them all and sync them all via time code so that you don't lose anything. And that's really, really nice, because if you don't have, for instance, let's say that you want to record a whole bunch of people, and some people are right in front of the camera, so you maybe have some reference audio, but maybe other places, maybe someone else is in another room and someone else is down the hall and they're going to walk in later and do what. So let's just say you don't have reference audio for some of the people that you're going to record. That time code is going to allow you to make sure everything is synced up, so you don't have to even worry about using reference audio to sync or a clap or anything. It's just all synced up already, ready to go. You just have to drop all the files into your editor and tell it to sync by time code, and boom, everything is already ready, lined up and ready to go. So very, very nice. Loving that. Loving that, loving that, loving that. And let's see here. Oh, there we go. We can see what it looks like inside the box. So that is nice to see. That's what we're going to get in there as far as the packing list. We'll have the recorder, the mic, some batteries, the belt clip, and then the cable right there. So I'm loving that. That's nice. All right, and last but not least, you can see it says 6 view images, so you can get a look from the, sort of the front view, the top of the device, bottom of the device, the sides of it there on both sides. That looks like a power button and maybe a menu button or back button. I guess it's a power and then a back button, USB-C port, and then that's the back part where you're going to put your batteries and I believe your memory card in there as well. So, yeah, it's $229. So it's not even that expensive. And again, it has 32-bit float. And if you guys don't know, if you're out there and you don't know what 32-bit float is, 32-bit float means that it's sort of like shooting raw photos or raw videos. It's like if you screw it up, let's say that you go out and let's say you have your audio set for, I don't know, like a concert, and then you go shoot an interview and you forget to change your settings. And now the concert, you have the levels, the gain level set really, really low because you didn't want to, clip your audio at the concert. And now you gone and recorded a video and you can't hear an interview and you can't hear anything because the levels were too low. Well, with that 32-bit float, you can go into post-production and you can just boost those levels up and you're not going to lose, any sort of quality. You're going to be able to recover all of that. So it's sort of like just recording raw audio or raw photos or raw video. It's like shooting raw. So there we go. Anyways, definitely looking forward to this. It's going to be very, very exciting for me. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Shout out to Gregorio, says, sorry I'm late, Hall fam. Big ups to Gregorio in the house. This is the last one, so man, I'm sorry, but you missed just about everything, but I'm glad that you are showing up here. Big ups. Shout out to Nice to Nasty, says hi Gregorio. So big ups, and Nice to Nasty says good evening Larry and the Hall family. Love it, love it. I'm gonna give you guys, they both shouted out the Hall family. Go ahead and give this one to you guys.
I don't have friends, I got family.
I'm loving it, I'm loving it. The Hall family. All right, you guys, I am up out of this piece. I'm about to go hang out with my niece and probably get something to eat and chill out. So I hope you guys had a great time. I got some cool stuff today. I'm really looking forward to this. Pocket recorder. I'm gonna have a good time with that. You'll probably be hearing it a lot over the coming weeks and months because I like the convenience of recording with wireless mics because everything is synced up, and ready to go right out of the camera. But I love the sound and the flexibility and the safety of being able to shoot with an audio recorder. So we'll see how it goes. All right, you guys, I am up out of this piece, and I am Larry with Today I Feel Like, and until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.